I got some names that I want to call. Alex Spiro, Desiree Perez, and the whole wicked system of Rock Nation, including you, Jay-Z.
Yes. Yes.
You who say you rose from the gutter, but you have traded and bartered the souls of young men, and you're still doing it.
I mean, come on now. No one is surprised that Jay-Z and Beyonce's name is on that list. That's like saying, when you go outside in the rain, it's gonna be wet. Duh!
Well, Jay-Z and Pusha T are on the Epstein files, and people are not trying to keep the same energy saying it's cap. Nah. Y'all said we believe in everything on the Epstein files. Which one is it? The woman on the files claims that Pusha T and Harvey Weinstein attended a party with her, and then they proceeded to give her that Bill Cosby and then SA. She then proceeded that Jay-Z R-worded her as well back in 1996, even stating that she felt that she was in the home of Epstein. Also, it's claimed that Bill Gates caught something from one of the Russian girls he was messing with and was asking for medicine. And Elon was asking to be a part of the most nastiest party that he got. Some are saying no way Jay-Z's part is true because in 1996, he barely had blown up yet. He wasn't as famous as he is now. Now you have people on social media saying no. They believe everything about Elon and Bill Gates, but they won't believe anything when it comes to Pusha T and Jay-Z, saying that it had to be planted. While others are saying that how are we gonna believe some victims and not all victims on the Epstein files when everyone agreed that whoever names popped up on the Epstein file, they was gonna get that belt basically. What do you guys feel like? Do you guys feel like everything that's said in the Epstein file should be believed, or you guys feel like only select things we should pay attention to?
Now guys, let's put the pieces and puzzles together and let's connect the dots here. Look, Harvey Weinstein. Ha! Look who it is, Jay-Z. R. Kelly. Look who's involved, Jay-Z. Russell Simmons, Jay-Z. Diddy. Ha! Look, that ugly mofo, Jay-Z. Charlemagne, Jay-Z. Jay-Z has past personal relationships with all these individuals, and yet you believe he's never done anything wrong. Like, come on, you don't see giraffes hanging out with chickens. You don't see rhinos hanging out with crocodiles. Birds of a feather flock together.
Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
Guys, it is official. Jay-Z has been named in the Epstein files. Now, it is being said in the files that a girl was abducted in 1996, and when she awoke, she was in the presence of Weinstein and Jay-Z, aka Sean Carter. And if you guys want to check for yourselves, this was released by the FBI. Now, it says in the files here that it's believed that she was abducted around 7 times, and every time she woke up, she was basically in like a new scenery. Now, this is new information that just came out today, and I'm personally still stunned and gagged myself, but am I shocked? No. Nicki's been telling y'all that this man is horrible. People in the industry have been saying Jay-Z is just like Diddy, but sneakier. I genuinely don't think y'all understand how much of a shift this is going to make in the music industry with him being named in the Epstein files with all the power he has. Jay-Z's going down. I just know all the Jay-Z defenders feel real stupid right now. Y'all was calling Nicki Minaj crazy and saying, oh, she's losing her mind. She's a schizophrenic. Jay-Z ain't trying to do nothing to her. Now this man name on the Epstein files. What the girls gotta say? Because y'all didn't believe anything, not even just when it came to Nicki Minaj, but anything any artist had to say in regards to Jay-Z. Y'all took it for a joke. And now he's in the files. Y'all let me know what y'all thinking in the comments. This is absolutely sick and insane.
Jeffrey Epstein newly released files named Jay-Z as a predator, drugging and assaulting multiple women, even spotted booty hole naked with Harvey Weinstein. And yet, he still walks the red carpet and runs the whole music industry. It's crazy that if you have power, money, and fame, you can get away with anything, because if this was a normal dude, he would be absolutely cooked and decimated.
Y'all thought the downfall of Diddy was something. The downfall of Jay-Z is going to be something. Jay-Z is working overtime right now to make sure his empire won't crumble apart. Because we're not going to act like he wasn't named in the Epstein files. Hello? As soon as he was naming the Epstein files, they gonna take all the posts down and everything. He probably seen it and made some calls. Was like, nah, get that shit removed right now. Sending mad bread out, sending mad money out. Like, whatever is done in the dark will come to the light. He ain't gonna be able to hide this. He ain't gonna be able to just sweep this under the rug for too long. It's bound to happen, bro. It's bound to happen. I just want to know what Beyonce gonna do when all of this shit come to light. Like, is you finna stick by this man's side, or is you leaving? Or are you an accomplice? On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Bombshell footage has surfaced from Africa, where Jay-Z has been accused of running child safaris for Jeffrey Epstein's VIP associates and the global elite. According to Epstein victims, Jay-Z operated as a recruiter and kidnapper-in-chief for Epstein over the course of 2 decades, a period in which he may have been responsible for the disappearance of hundreds of children in Africa, most of whom were never seen again alive. But instead of investigating these serious allegations, mainstream media outlets are circling the wagons, running interference for Jay-Z and Beyonce, burying the stories, and doing everything possible to protect the perpetrators, ensuring the multi-billion-dollar global child trafficking industry remains hidden in plain sight.
After hearing this, I don't think we all can listen to Jay-Z music the same. I'm throwing all his music in the trash. Guys, with all these evidence keep surfacing, yet most people keep scrolling and don't even pay attention. Guys, reality is really darker beyond our furthest imagination.
Yo, guys, the person who sent me a lawyer's letter on behalf of Jay-Z was actually Beyonce. I don't know if she has selective amnesia or if she's just too used to standing on the side of power. They've stayed married all these years precisely because they know too well what the other is holding. Once the facade is torn apart, neither of them will come out unscathed. But now they don't need to worry anymore because I've decided to make a documentary about them, not to target anyone, but to make sure the truth isn't hidden. I've already compiled a lot of material. Over the years, Jay-Z and Diddy's business dealings have never stopped. They've destroyed other people's families, reaped all the benefits, and Jay-Z always manages to walk away unscathed. And Beyonce, she is by no means just a bystander. Who can endure Jay-Z's infidelity and still not get a divorce? What kind of person does that make her? I can't even count on one hand how much she's covered up for them. On the surface, she presents herself flawlessly to the public, but behind the scenes, she manipulates everything. I just reposted a video from Nicki Minaj, and they got scared and immediately sent me a lawyer's letter. That only makes me more certain that I have to tell the truth to show the public what they need to know. Don't expect me to shut up. I'm not here to pass judgment. I'm just restoring the truth. The next round of reckoning is only beginning, and I promise it's going to be even more intense than this one.
50 Cent has been flying really close to the sun lately. He better be careful, or he just might end up in a random car accident or have a heart attack out of nowhere. You guys want to know why? When you speak against the truth, these people will try to sabotage you, because look what happened to Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj just went completely berserk on Jay-Z, and she's shocking the internet. Fresh off her appearance with Trump and a viral war with Don Lemon, Nicki is now calling out Jay-Z by name after those recent Epstein files started circulating. What she just claimed is completely unexpected, not because of the allegations themselves, but because Nicki is actually willing to say it out loud. After decades in the industry alongside these people, the question is, why is she breaking the code now? And more importantly, is these comments against Jay-Z connected to the new Epstein files? I don't think Nicki is lying when she made these claims about Jay. These are the same things I have been saying for years. Now the question you might have is, why is Nicki saying all of this right now? Well, according to her, it's because Roc Nation is trying to destroy her. She tweeted, "They sabotaged my documentary because I spoke about abuse that I suffered. They've been trying to stall all my projects in hopes I lose a bunch of money and beg them for help. The destruction that's about to come down on them isn't funny. I told y'all to leave me alone. Now you'll understand why you should have just sat there and taken your meds. Now,
I love it when people have the courage to speak for the truth and let the darkness come to light. And Nicki Minaj, we stand behind you and the rest of this whole community. Take a look.
Where the most prolific women in Hollywood are being disempowered by these conservatorships from child support, spousal support, and having their platforms hijacked. And I have to say quickly on that subject, Jay-Z, take off that damn lace front wig and leave Nicki Minaj alone. Because I know you're trying to do a lot, allegedly. You're trying to do the same things to Nicki that people have done to Britney Spears, and we're gonna clock it. Justice for Nicki, justice for Damori Hadley, and Kevin Federline, you're ultimately going to hell, just like your book sales.
Jay-Z, we need an explanation, because this is not any random person out here hating on you. This is your previous business colleague writing Jeffrey Epstein in 2014 saying that you basically sold out the black community. This is not Onika or all the people that you want to say are hating on you and saying whatever. This is Jess Saley writing Jeffrey Epstein in 2014 saying, you want to know why we are not Sao Paulo? Watch the TV ads on the Super Bowl. It's all about hip blacks and hip cars with white women. The group that should be in the streets has been bought off by Jay-Z. Let me show you who Jess Staley is. This is Jess Staley. You know him. He's a banker. He's the former CEO at the Barclays. And let's look at your association with the Barclays, Jay. Jay-Z is deeply connected to the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Having headlined its inaugural concert series in 2012, this man wrote that email in 2014. Opened it as a symbol of Brooklyn's revitalization because no one really protested the gentrification like they typically would, because Jay-Z's from Marcy, he's Brooklyn's own, so it was a very good selling point having Jay-Z be the face of this. And he even held a small ownership stake around 0.5% to 1%, which he later sold, though his entrepreneurial spirit helped him bring the venue and the Nets to his home borough. This man said that you was a sellout, Jay-Z. Is there an activist group that was paid off to not protest or boycott this happening in Brooklyn? Does anyone know that? Was there an activist group in Brooklyn that typically would protest against these type of efforts that for some reason did not do it in this situation that was bought off? Just asking questions. We need a statement.
Jay-Z was never about the people. He was always about his damn self. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Drake has just responded after Pusha T and Jay-Z were just exposed to be in the Epstein files. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, last night it was officially confirmed that Jay-Z and Pusha T were revealed to be in the Epstein files. Pusha T was specifically accused of being with Harvey Weinstein in 2007, where they ended up meeting with a girl and sexually abused her. As for Jay-Z, though, his allegations are a lot worse. Within the documents, it's saying that a girl ended up waking up with Jay-Z on top of her and doing things. And now with all of this happening, Drake seemingly responded to this entire situation on his Instagram post by throwing a diss at Jay-Z and Pusha T by trolling them on his Instagram. As you can see right here, this is what Drake ended up posting to his Instagram page, which was him throwing up the 6 God hand symbol within the caption saying more time with family and friends. Now, the reason why this is a massive diss to Jay-Z and Pusha T is because those are lyrics from his song 2 Birds in One Stone back in 2016, where he was dissing 2 people on this track, with one of them being Pusha T. Let's know what he has my entire situation. Drake seemingly made fun of the entire situation with Pusha T and Jay-Z being exposed to be in the Epstein files. Are you guys rocking with Drake for this, or do you guys think that he's corny? And if you guys do like Drake, make sure you guys follow, subscribe, like, and comment for more updates like this.